Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's Nikki here, and today I have a fun little flip through for you. If you're new to my channel, you may not have seen my videos about the Plan B cruise, which happened back in October, but a group of Aussie planner girls went on what we think was the world's first planner girl cruise. And we had a bit of fun playing with junk journals. I actually made a very basic junk journal for everyone that went along, and we did spend one session doing a bit of decorating to get it started, but I've actually finished mine now, so I thought I'd give you a little flip through and maybe inspire you to make a junk journal to take on your next holiday. But this is sort of not really part of the journal, but I had fun playing with this. This was actually my baggage tag, and I've decorated the back of it and added some charms and things, and it makes a cute little reminder of our fantastic holiday. And then in the junk journal, I got about, I think 2 or 3 pages done whilst we were on board, and then I finished the rest when I got home. This one was just simply a very plain cover done with some scrapbook paper. I've added all the little embellishments just for fun. I mean, you can go to town on this and make it as fancy as you like or as simple as you want. The whole idea is just to have some fun. Now, what I did with this one, this was a piece of, it was a Cocoa Daisy printable from quite some time ago. I have a whole file full of this, and I made a little pocket, and in the little pocket, just storing a few little things. Our little welcome aboard note. This was for the internet, which, by the way, on P&O was absolutely useless. It barely ever worked. This is my little priority tender ticket. We were very lucky because I was the cruise organiser. Everyone in our cabin got a priority tender ticket, which saved us from having to line up. We were able to just pop on down and hop on the next available tender. That was fun. Then this was just a little cute, was sort of a little gift card, which I didn't actually use, but seeing it had champagne glasses on it, I just thought I'd keep it as a fun little reminder. And of course, this is the little Pacific Dawn map that I used religiously the first few days while I was working out where everything was on board. Then I took a collection of scrapbook paper and die cuts and things like that with me. I also made a little ephemera pack that people could use. I took a ton of things, just so sort of people could get theirs started. So really this was just playing around with some of the goodies that I had taken along with me. Then this one here, one of the other ladies, Annie, had this gorgeous paper pack, and I just love this paper. So I made another little pocket, popped a few little fun bits on it, and that is our name badges. I made them so that they would clip on together with your charge card. So you just use this card to purchase everything. You don't have to worry about taking cash and everything with you, and that just clipped onto a lanyard. So of course I've kept those as souvenirs of our trip. Then this one here was another one I did on board. Again, this was just a journaling card that I had, added a few little fun bits, and of course the word Planner Girl, because that was how we ended up on this cruise. Now, this was the first one I did when I actually got home, and I printed off some photos. That's my mermaid planner, sitting on the ledge, ready to take off for sailing. That's me right up the front, literally as we are about to head on our way. And this is just a reminder of the sail away party. And a little bit of all aboard and a few other little cute bits just for decoration. Then this one here, Maddie was playing with watercolours, so she painted that there for me, and I then just added a few stickers. Then later on, we were up on the deck, and I had a play at doing some watercolour jellyfish, so I decided to pop that in there as a little reminder. And this was our first night on board. We had a cocktail meet and greet up in the Dome Bar. We all brought our little welcome gifts for everybody. We had a couple of cocktails before we headed off for dinner. And I forgot to take a photo, but thankfully one of the other girls did, so I've printed that off. And of course just added some cocktaily things, because that's what we did. Then this was my first morning at sea. I think I was the first one up. I went up to the coffee shop. I had taken my own coffee mug with me, which was great because I got it filled with a lovely skinny cap, and then I could walk around the ship with it. And the weather was stunning, the sea was stunning. So that was my little first morning on board. Then this is from our first session as a group of planners. We of course did the much required planner stack. We also did swag bags, and we played a bit. We had a bit of fun. We did planner spread hijinks, which was hilarious. You got given a blank planner spread and a selection of used sticker sheets, and you had to create the best thing you could with what you had. Quite a challenge, actually. Then our second session after lunch was a crafty noon. What we did, I made up these little kits for everybody. So we made our own little shaker bookmarks, and I've just used a clip to hold mine in there. Everybody got given the blank outline with the hole cut out. There was a huge selection of sequins and things to use. We had a beautiful, also a gorgeous selection of papers. I've cut a little square out to pop in the back for mine. And then also everybody got this little ephemera pack, which you could use to decorate your shaker bookmark, or you could simply use things from your stash, because lots of people brought pretty things to play with. So that was just a little bit of fun. That was our afternoon session. Then the next morning we arrived at Airlie Beach, and have a look at this. Another perfect day, beautiful, smooth, calm water. So we walked all through the market, and then we walked up to Coral Sea Resort because we did a little recon mission there. I think I've got some more on that later. We had a look through the shops. We swam in the ocean. We had great lunch at a pub. We also had a big splash. They've got a giant lagoon at Airlie Beach. So of course we had a little swim in there as well. And then we went up to Coral Sea Resort. As one of the ladies on board, her mum and stepdad had their honeymoon at Coral Sea 15 years ago. So she wanted to go up and take some photos. It was the most magnificent day. Lovely G&T, admiring the view. I saw a turtle. Maddie saw a dugong, but unfortunately by the time she called us over, it was too late. It had swum away, but that was a lovely way to spend a couple of hours. This is just a little reminder. Every day when you come back from dinner, there's a newsletter that's popped on your bed that tells you what's happening. This was the one that we got to tell us all about Airlie Beach and how the tenders were processed and all that sort of stuff. So that's just in there as a little reminder from that. Then that night we had a planjama party, as you do. We did a huge washi swap. Everybody brought their favourite washies, and we just passed them all around and collected lots of lovely samples. We did a pass the parcel. We did a naughty Secret Santa style thing. So that's just some little reminders of that. Then our third session, which was the following day on our cruise home, we were playing with junk journals. Honestly, the 2 hours flew by. We were having so much fun. We made the biggest of messes, but that's what it's all about. And so that's just some little memories of that really fun day. Then I was just playing around with some stickers and a paint chip board. So I've just popped that in there for fun. This is just a reminder of some of the amazing food we had on board. I must admit, I was impressed with the food on the Dawn. I wasn't expecting it to be quite as nice as it was. So this is just a little reminder. This was 6 of my favourite meals that I had whilst on board. Then this is just one of these magnificent sunsets we got to experience. I just threw down some paint and some little bits and pieces. Again, same thing, look at this, just the most perfect weather. So this is simply a reminder of the beautiful views we got, and that's that. So I filled up my journal. I ran out of space. But look, we were only on board for 4 nights. I think I've managed to fit everything in there that should be. So if you're ever going on holidays, use up some scraps, make yourself a junk journal, and then while you're away, you can If you take some paint, pens, whatever, have a little play with it, but otherwise you can just fill it up when you get home. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't already subscribed, I would love you to do so. I have a huge year of crafty and planner goodness ready for 2020 and the brand new decade. So until I come back and have another video for you, take care. Bye for now.